Welcome, it's G from GTV, and today it's our review. I'm going to review The Adventures of Batman and Robin, Ra's al Ghul color figure. So this figure, congratulations to the place I got it, Nerd Merch. I got a few pretty good figures there. I got Catwoman, Joker, Ra's al Ghul, and Darkseid, and Poison Ivy, Grifter, which I don't think I'll ever do a review on, and this free Batman figure. Pretty cool, right? Because it was free. Buy 3, get this Batman figure. Pretty cool, right? So, put this Batman figure aside. All I'm probably going to use that Batman figure for is just on my collector's shelf. But, I don't know. But, I might put some Imaginext down on my collector's shelf. But, let's stop talking about my collector's shelf and start talking about this. Ra's al Ghul. So yes, I did get him at Nerd Merch. First person I ever got at Nerd Merch, actually. But I was actually kind of disappointed that I didn't get Poison Ivy, but then Poison Ivy was actually 20. So let's look at the back. Let me put it back. There's all these Batmans, all these Robins, and there's just one little lone Bane figure on the back of the box. It's sad. But so that blaster there is like a missile, a projectile, and he has a combat sword too. He has a mask and a sword, and little mask or sword and this little shooter thing. So just open this thing up. Anything here. Okay, so we have the figure right here. Where's the camera? Sorry. Here we have Ra's al Ghul here. Pretty good green color. I do say so myself. So it's green. He has yellow. His arm yellow is different than his shirt or his armor. See, like there is different than there. It's kind of hard to see. Some little bad lighting here, but I'm gonna put all of his cool accessories on so you can see how he looks with all that stuff on. Had this guy for a while. He was like the first person I got. I was starting to do a review video, then I just started playing with him, and he's not much of a collector's item. He's not that rare. For Phantasm is more rare than him. I'm keeping Phantasm in the box. You probably saw if you were watching this video. You might have saw my last video, the Phantasm review. And if you did not see that Phantasm review, after this video, you might want to tune into that video because it's a great view. It's a great figure. It's very, very vintage. But let's just keep talking about Ra's al Ghul. So he has a combat sword. So I'll show you all the weapons like I did with Phantasm. I'll show you the main weapon first. It's not main. They just gave him the big gun projectile thingy. It's like a shooter, but he never had this in the show. He never had like any of this in the show, but this mask he had in the show. This is not very true to the show, but he has this projectile. They all they don't have much to give Ra's al Ghul, so they just gave him this big projectile for like the main. Okay, so there, it shoots pretty good. Then this red piece down there, you press down, it shoots. Let me show you. Put this piece there. Oh, what I'm describing it. Put it in the shooter. See this red little thing there? Good. Pull it down. And it shoots. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it shoots. And then we have the combat sword, which this sword was never in the show. He had a different sword. He had a sword, but it was different than this one. He had like a cutlass or whatever you call that thing. But like he didn't have this sword, but at least they give him a sword for once. Yeah, pretty cool sword. Pretty cool. Excalibur. Then they gave him this mask, which was in like the show for like, I don't know, 5 seconds. Probably like 20, probably like 1 minute or 3 minutes in the whole show, this little mask. But it goes right over his face. There. Goes right over his face. He had this in the show, which I like. He had this in the show. And then, well, he had that in Demon's Quest. Then he never had it. Demon's Quest was like the first episode. Demon's Quest Part 1 was actually. But Demon's Quest Part 2 was the second episode. But so, there's something strange about him. He has no pupils, if you can see that. He has no pupils. My Phantasm figure, my Poison Ivy figure were before his time. Like, were Batman the Animators, they were before his time. But they just didn't give him pupils. Like Poison Ivy and Phantasm, they gave them pupils. So maybe just ladies they give pupils? I don't know. But maybe it's just ladies that they give pupils. But Ra's al Ghul does not have any pupils. The hair definitely looks like Ra's al Ghul. It looks like the red stripes. He never had this armor in the movie either. It's pretty weird. Or episode, but it's cool armor. It's pretty cool. Let me see if there's anything in the box that I want to talk about. Is there anything in the box? So yes, Ra's al Ghul was $10 in air merch. No, not taking that off. It's hard to get off. But he so this is pretty weird. They're putting the ages 4 and up down below. See if you can see down below with the Phantasm figure. Let's see, ages 4 and up. It was up here, but I guess they put it down low. But it says, warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years old. I've never seen any Batman the Animated Series figure that, but this one. Proof of purchase, Ra's al Ghul. Oh, they have the Legends of Batman now available at stores near you. That's pretty weird. It's not Legends of Batman figure in the include. Probably just like a little ad down there. Probably just a little ad. So you buy this and think, oh look, Legends of Batman. But it's actually pretty gummy. Like, it's not gummy. It's not old. This is not old. It hasn't been sitting in the box so long. Like, it feels a little gummy when you put it in your hands at home, but it's not that bad, really. There's not pretty much a lot to talk about this guy. He's not that cool. He's Ra's al Ghul. You know, I like Ra's al Ghul. The figure's not that cool, but I like the character, so bought the figure. Knew this figure existed. Doesn't really look like him. If you put the mask and everything over him, you can't even tell it's Ghul. But take that off, it's Ghul. Oh. Leave the likes. Tell me if you like this figure, because even though the comics are disabled, you can still reply in your mind. Do you like this figure? Is it a good figure to you? How cool do you think it is? Is it cool? Or is it not? Well, see you next time on GTV. And Phantasm was way cooler than this.